When I was 3 years old, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 10 years old, if you was to ask me, Sam, what are you going to be when you grow up? You know, a lot of people, when they get on the internet and they check me out, they watch the movies, they watch documentaries, they think I must have grew up in a pretty rough home, and I didn't. I mean, so if you was to ask me at 3 years old to 10 years old what I was going to be, I'd have told you I'm going to be a preacher one day. But at 11 years old in the public school, I started watching the kids that were older than me. 14, 15 years old, 16-year-old kids. And I'm thinking, wow, man, these guys are cool, you know. So I started wanting to hang around with these guys. So if you want to hang around, if you want to fit in with someone, you know, because no matter what our age is, you know, your age, my age, we all want to fit in, because when we fit in with another group of people, we feel loved, we feel needed, we feel, and stuff like somebody wants us. So I started hanging around with these older kids, and then all of a sudden, I'm doing what they were doing. Because if you want to hang with a group, you do what they're doing. So I started smoking cigarettes and marijuana at 11 years old. Knew God was real. I mean, I was sensitive to the Holy Spirit. I knew God was real. I never doubted the existence of God. 12 years old, I start drinking, eating pills, prescription pills. 13 years old, more pills, doing acid. 14 years old, snorting cocaine.
Did you have any sense of conviction at that young age, or you?
You know, no, because I was fitting in. All of a sudden, I become the most popular kid in school. At 14 years old, everyone wants Sam Childers to come to the party. And I knew a lot of the older guys, because my brothers were all older than me. One brother 5 years older than me, the other brother 6 years older than me, or 7. So I knew the older people. So at 14 years old, I'm selling drugs, you know, in school. So then all of a sudden at 15 years old, I find myself one morning getting up every morning and putting a needle in my arm, shooting up heroin, cocaine.